Hey everybody, it's Dom here. Today I'm telling you a somewhat embarrassing story of the time when my little brother Bolton embarrassed me in church. And let's just jump right in here, guys. So to give a little bit of backstory, there is my two brothers live with my dad, and I live with my mom. There's a whole bunch of things I can go into. That's a whole different video, and we'd be here for hours on end. Basically what happened is my dad was coming in for a visit to see me, and he brought my two brothers with me, Bolton, who was 2 at the time, and my brother Cole, who was 9 at the time. Now, my brother Cole is Asian, and Bolton is the skinny white kid also who looks like me. So when I told him, I told everybody that he was my brother, it kind of caught people off guard because they never saw me with my little brother before. And then when I told people Cole was my brother, they didn't believe me because apparently they didn't think my dad could get with an Oriental lady. Plot twist, he could. It's times were changing, but, and I lived in West Virginia where, it's a different place. It's a different place there when it comes to relationships, and I won't get too much into that. I'm going to keep very much on the track for the story here. But yeah, so I'm telling everybody, hey, these are my brothers, this is my dad. They're meeting them for the first time because I've been going to that church for a while. I was about 14 at the time of the story, maybe 15. And I've been going to the church there for like the last 4 years, and so no one had ever seen him. In the 4 years, no one had really heard about him that much. So people were caught off guard there. And there's this one girl there. Her name is Emily, and she had a huge crush on me. Oddly enough, I actually had a crush on her older sister, who's about a year or two older than me, Heather. But so Bolton has to go and use the bathroom, and I'm like, okay, so I go and take him, show him where the bathroom's at, and I'm just sitting there outside the bathroom stall, waiting there, and in between the male bathroom and the female bathroom is like a little water area. So I go out there to get some water, and that's when Emily's out there and starts talking to me. She's giggling, making small talk. She's, like, oh, I didn't know you had brothers. You never told me. And I'm like, hey, that's new for me too. Don't worry. This whole being a brother thing, like, even now, all these years later, I'm still like, you just take it day by day. You just get used to it after a while. But at that time, it was very new, and I could barely take care of myself as a human being, let alone a small child. And my brother comes running out of the bathroom stall, and he's 2 at the time, terrible 2s as they call it, and he has his pants and his undies all the way down on the ground. And he runs out of the stall, out from the door, also into where the male and the female bathrooms meet up at that little water fountain there. And he looks at me, he's like, Dom, he's like, can you help me pull my pants and put my belt on? And I'm like, sure, buddy. And this girl, Emily, she looks at me and she's laughing and giggling, and she says, in the Lord's house, well, he is a mini you, Dom. And I'm like, what are you, like, really, what are you going on about? You didn't have to do that in the Lord's house. Why would you say that? That's kind of like messed up. Emily, a mini me, like, he's 2, I'm 15, like, yo, calm down. So yeah, I helped my brother out, get him all fixed up and situated, presented, church appropriate and whatnot. And I'm like, really, Emily? And she's still giggling and laughing. And I just continue on the day, as it would be. And we don't really cross paths much after that. But yeah, that is a short little story that I wanted to share with you guys today. Hope you guys get a little laugh out of that. It was just crossing by my mind. Actually, a few days ago, I was talking with my brother, and I was like, oh yeah, aside from all the other crazy stories I have to tell on this channel, there's one that came to my mind of that situation there at church when he embarrassed me in front of this girl who I didn't have a crush on, all right? But she had a major crush on me, so it kind of worked out for her, I guess. It's weird, but alright, everybody, well, you know what to do. If you like this video, share with your friends, all that, comment, give some ha-has, and we'll see you all next time. Keep it safe.